back to Chess Tech. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips, 5 tips in fact, 5 reasons I think you could be failing to win as many games as you should when you're playing bullet and blitz chess online. Now first thing is you've got to understand that when you play online it's completely different to playing over the board. There are other factors that are going to determine whether you win a game of bullet or blitz chess. Your hardware is one of them. Now you may not believe it, but these small factors will, combined, will decide the outcome of many of your bullet games and some of your blitz games in the dying stages. So what I'm going to do today is try and cover the things which I think are important and which you can change right now, and hopefully you'll get a few more wins and stop failing to win those crucial games which you should have won, because maybe it's not your chess playing, it's your hardware that's letting you down. And you might think, you know, what does hardware matter? But it does matter. So I think the first thing that we need to realise is that everybody that you're playing out there has got a different setup, and you need to make sure that your setup's as good as it can be, your physical hardware setup. And one of the main things which I see people using is a really bad mouse. Now you need to sort your mouse out, because your mouse is your link between you and your chess. And if you've got a poor mouse, an old clunky mouse that's got a low scan rate, that's not very sensitive, you're going to pay for that. You might think your mouse is good, but if you can get a better mouse, a more comfortable one, then do so. You don't really want to be using a rollerball mouse either, one that you control with your finger. It's too slow. I even put a tiny smear of olive oil on the bottom of my mouse to make it glide quicker across the surface. So I think that if you're playing a long bullet or blitz session, that definitely helps. We're talking also about your setup. Are you going to play on a PC, a tablet, a smartphone? You're going to be crazy if you play on anything but a PC if you really want to play the best blitz and bullet you can. Your opponents are going to be playing with the most awesome setup possible, some of them who are really keen. If you're there with your tablet on your touchscreen, you're going to get massacred. You need to bin that tablet and get yourself a decent PC with a really good connection, a nice screen, good resolution, or you're going to get slaughtered. Don't pretend and think that your smartphone's good enough for playing a 1-minute bullet game or 3-minute blitz game or whatever. Okay? You need to also make sure that you've got the best internet connection you can have. If you've got some old dial-up, I mean, I can't believe you'd be on dial-up in this day and age, but you might be. You need to get some broadband. You need to find somewhere with the fastest internet connection you can. If you can't get a decent connection in your house, then you need to stop playing bullet and blitz chess, because it's going to hurt if you've got bad lag. You need to get a really, really quick upload and download speed from a decent, reliable provider that's not going to drop offline at a critical moment. If you don't do that, you're going to lose games, and you'll lose more than you would imagine by having a weak internet connection. There's nothing worse than having a weak connection. The next thing I want to talk about is the board size on the screen. Now, if you've got a huge board displayed on your screen, your mouse has got to travel further to move that piece from one side of the screen to the other. So you need to think about having a potentially smaller board when you're playing bullet and blitz chess. I see people with 20-inch monitors with humongous boards filling the whole screen, and I wonder why they do so badly. You need something tight and quick that you can still see the game. So that's down to personal choice, but you need to think about your board size. It's very important, the board size, I believe. You need to make sure you've got pre-move enabled, that the pieces, the colours, the shapes, the sizes are all right, every little advantage. Finally, you need to make sure the environment is right. You can't play 1-minute chess with your kids screaming in the background, your dog barking, your wife nagging you. people arguing in the street, loud music playing. You might think you can, but you're not going to play your best. So you need to make sure that if you're serious about playing your best bullet and blitz chess, that you find somewhere quiet and peaceful where you're not going to be disturbed, or you only play a few games at a time. And if you think something's going to disturb you or distract you, something's going to call you, the phone's going to go, then you need to stop. Or else you will start losing games, and then you'll get angry, and then the people around you will get angry because you're angry with them, because they don't understand that when you're playing a 1-minute chess game, you can't stop for anybody. So I hope you found those tips useful. They're things which have helped me over the years of my bullet and blitz chess. And please leave any comments or questions on YouTube, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Thank you very much.